If you have active TB, you have to take medication, get cured before you are allowed to come into Canada. Period. Hi, welcome to Nana in Canada. Thank you so much for clicking. I really do appreciate you guys for clicking on this video. If you're new here, thank you and welcome to the family. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. If this is your second, third, a millionth time coming back to this channel, I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Share my videos, comment down below, ask me questions. I will always answer and respond to all the comments in my comment section. Now, I did a video a couple of months ago about my TB journey and immigrating to Canada, and that video has received a lot of comments, lots of questions that I want to address in this video. So I figured, why not just do a video and answer all your questions so that a lot of people are getting different perspectives, and also I'm answering several questions in one video and helping people who didn't even think of such questions. Do I make sense? I think I do. You can go back and watch and see my journey. Medical exam is part of immigrating to Canada and most countries in general, Canada included. So if you're coming to stay in Canada for more than 6 months, then you have to get a medical exam regardless of whatever visa you're getting. Medical exam is a major part of immigration that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's equally important as other parts of the process, because if you fail your medical exam, then you're not admissible in Canada based on that. So it's very important as well. Now, I've had a lot of questions. You guys have asked me questions that I personally cannot even answer. I am by no means any medical practitioner. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm not anywhere educated on issues to do with health and diseases and all that. I'm here to talk about my personal experience. If you have those technical questions, then I would actually advise you to talk to your doctor. I got so many questions, so I will just start with the first one. Ken is saying, "Hi Nana, thank you for sharing your experience applying to Canada as a TB survivor. I am glad to come across your video as this is helpful. I'm a TB survivor as well, planning to study in Canada. Looking forward to watch more of your videos." Ken, what I can tell you is that yes, it is possible. A lot of people think that once you had TB before, then you're not admissible. No, you are very admissible. TB has cure as long as you take your medication and you are cleared by your doctor. You're good to come to Canada. Ayo says, "Hi, I tested positive for TB, but I'm on medication. Your story inspired me. I can still make it to Canada." Oh, Ayo. Okay. Well, some of these are not questions. Some of these are just comments, people who have been inspired. I really feel good if I inspire people, and I'm here to actually tell you actual real stories. So that is something that happened to me, and if my sharing will help one or two people, will give hope to one or two people, then why not? So Ayo, keep strong, my dear. You're gonna make it. Anushka says, "Hi Nana, it's indeed a very informative video. Just one question. What if someone have active TB but not in the lungs? Can they still come to Canada while they're on their TB medication?" Good question, Anushka. So you guys, as far as I know, TB can affect people in different parts of the body. You have the most common one is TB of the lungs. There is TB of the skin. There's TB of some other different parts of the body. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I have an absolute answer, because only a doctor will be able to talk about that. However, due to my experience, the way they test for TB is through a chest X-ray. So I'm assuming if your TB is not affecting your lungs, then you're going to be cleared. Nothing is gonna show on your X-ray. So I think you're good to come to Canada. However, when you're filling in the form, the medical form, there's the preliminary form that you fill, and there's a section where you're asked to list any other diseases that you might have. For example, if it is TB of the skin, then that's the part where you will state that you have a TB of the skin and you're taking medication on that. And then based on that, I think they will advise you. What I'm here to tell you is that if you have TB, nobody's stopping you from coming to Canada. Once you're cured, you will be allowed to come to Canada. Abba says, hi Nana, thank you for the video. I had a treatment for TB with possibility of having the disease, but wasn't a smear positive. However, doctors recommended treatment and I am still on my treatment for TB and going to finish next month. Yay, Abba, you can do it. Already applied for college and probably will go under medical tests before the permit. Do you think it will keep me away from getting the permit at some point? Can it be a refusal reason, even if I show them document from my doctor that I went through treatment and completed it? Thanks. Abba, congratulations. You only have 1 month to go, and after the 1 month, you're a free guy. You can go to any part of the world. So as long as you're treated and you're cleared, there's that clearance certificate that you need to keep. And then once you get your admission from college and it's time to apply for your student permit, and you're actually going for the medical exam, just tell the panel physician that you are treated for TB, give them that clearance. If they feel that they need to further investigate, they will do their own tests. Once they determine that you actually don't have active TB, there's no reason for refusal. You won't be refused. And I'm sitting here as a testimony. I hate Gaff is saying, your video is so helpful. I'm worried because I had the same problem and I need to apply for UK visa. I'm worried about delay. So Hade, thank you for leaving a comment, first of all. And I know the worry. I was at some point also worried. But trust you me, once they do their investigations and they make sure that you don't have active TB, there's no reason to worry. I know you are worried about the delay. Yes, the delay might be there depending on the documentation also that you submit. If you submit all documentation upfront showing that you had TB and you had been treated, then it makes the process faster, okay? And the delay could be 1 month or 2 months delay, which I believe you can wait. You know, they just have to make sure that you don't have active TB. But you know, a delay is not a refusal. Okay, so hang in tight. You will definitely make it to the UK. Don't worry about that. And then HSU is saying, I am watching from Myanmar. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I have one question. I got TB 14 years ago. It was completely cured. Today I get a medical checkup and the doctor said there is no scar on my lungs when I take a chest X-ray. Is everyone who have taken TB medicine got a scar? Could you please tell me? So HSU, oh my gosh, your name is so hard. Forgive me if I pronounced it wrong. But what I would say is that I cannot say for sure that everybody who has had TB before has a scar, and this is a question that your doctor should answer, and I think your doctor has answered it. If your doctor did an X-ray and they said that there is no scar, there is no scar, I think you're one of the lucky few. Now it says that most TB survivors, most people who have had TB and they're cured, there's a scar that remains on their lungs. Okay, not everybody. The scar fades away like with time, and so probably that's also your case. Or maybe you never had a scar at all. Maybe it was discovered early. I don't know what the situation is, but if your doctor tells you that there's no scar, you shouldn't be worried. There's no scar. They won't see a scar. You were treated 14 years ago. You're good. Okay, unless you have a fresh TB, which anybody can get. It's like airborne, but I don't see any need for worry, especially if you do not have a scar. Loveline, that's a beautiful name. Loveline just left a comment. She's saying, thank you for sharing. I'm from the Philippines. Thank you so much, Team Philippines in the house. Thank you so much, Loveline. I love your name. Gori, I'm sorry, I'm shortening it, and I hope I'm not butchering it. But Gori says, I'm from India and I'm also getting troubles because of this disease. I am so sorry to hear that, Gori, that you're getting trouble with this disease. If you have an active TB, you will have to take the medication, get cured, and then you can come to Canada. If you had TB before, they would just have to do their investigations. And then after that, if you're cleared, then you can come to Canada. If you're not cleared, that means you have active TB. They will put you on medication for at least 4 months. It's between 4 months and 6 months. And then once you are done with your treatment, then you can get your permit and come to Canada. Anand Dipu says, hi, I had undergone 6 months treatment for my lymph node TB, which is extrapulmonary TB. Now I want to migrate to Canada. Am I eligible to get Canada PR? Definitely, Dipu, you are so much eligible. Again, as I said, TB has a cure. Once you're cured and you say you have gone your 6 months treatment, then why not? What's keeping you from coming to Canada? You have your wings. Harry says, can I survive Canada temperature if I have TB history? Okay, Harry. If you had TB before and you're cured, it should not be a problem because the disease is cured. It's gone forever. It's gone. So you shouldn't even worry about that. Yeah, Maggie says, is it healthy to get exposed to X-ray radiations? How many times were you screened using X-ray? Now, again, this is one of those questions that I do not want to really comment on just because I am not a doctor. The doctor will know more and have more informative information about this. Usually it's once. So if you don't have TB, you go for one X-ray and then you're good. They did it when I was going for the medical exam the first time, and then because I had a scar, they did it again after they had done their own test and everything was negative. The scar was same in size, so that means that I do not have active TB. Regarding exposure to radiation, unfortunately, I had to do 2, and I think they said that in a span of 3 months, it's allowable. Otherwise, I don't think they would subject people to do it like that because they'll be risking people's lives. So again, talk to your doctor about this, and if you're not comfortable with too many radiations, your doctor can help you with that. Dear Nana, I hope this message finds you well. Thank you. I recently saw your YouTube video about your battle with tuberculosis and how you moved to Canada. I am reaching out to you today because I have a question that is very important to me and could impact my future. I am an Indian computer science student. I'm planning to go to the USA and work there on a H1B card. However, I have a past history of TB, and although I have been cured completely, my chest X-ray is still abnormal. I wanted to know if this would cause any immigration problems for me in the future. I understand that you're not an immigration attorney, but I would really appreciate if you could provide me with any information you have or any advice you can give. I know that you have been through a similar situation and your experience and knowledge would be valuable to me. Okay. USA and Canada are very similar in terms of rules. If you have been cured, I don't think you need to worry unless you caught the disease again. Okay, and if you caught the disease again, because this is an airborne disease, you can catch it in the air anywhere. Okay, so if you catch the disease again and you have active TB, you will have to undergo treatment again, and once you're cured again, you can go to the USA, you can come to Canada, no worries. Whatever type of TB, it has a cure. So if you have active TB, you can be cured. This is to take home. If you have active TB, you have to take medication, get cured before you are allowed to come into Canada. Period. Okay? If you had past TB and you had been cured and you have not caught the disease again, you don't have any active TB, the immigration panel physician will have to do their own investigation just to make sure that you do not have active TB, because in most people a scar will show in their lungs. So once they're done their tests, their investigations, then they find that you do not have active TB, then you will be allowed to come to Canada. Period. If you have more questions about TB, leave them in the comment section. Thank you so much for all your comments. I really do appreciate reading them, and I also try. 99% I answer to all the comments on my YouTube channel, even my Instagram. So if you don't feel like leaving me a message on YouTube, I know some things can be a little bit sensitive and private. You can find me on my socials, Nana Tales on Facebook, Nana_Tales on Instagram, and on YouTube, Nana, and on TikTok, Nana Tales. Okay, so just send me a DM. I will answer to you. If there's need for me to do a video, of course I will do a video to help a lot of people. Thank you so much for clicking. Make sure to subscribe, share the video. Guys, please like the video. If you like the video, YouTube is actually sharing my videos to people like you who needs this information. So see you guys until next video. Bye bye.